So life can often be quite entertaining, and you often can't make this stuff up. So I'm going to load in some more of these cinder blocks for a new mini project, one that can be finished quickly. You will see what it is. We've already moved down. Kinsey was wheeling them. She's wheeled down 13 already. I need another 7 because I've worked out I'm going to need 20 blocks for this project. Oh, I must show you. So I'm not sure if it's the yellow bowl or the used cooking oil, but something is attracting the wasps and leading them to their death. So I've changed the design plan a bit to make it more stable. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but I'm going to try. Well, let me entertain you. So I'm busy with the very daunting task of trying to sort this out, because when we moved the bottles here, all the small ones and the big ones got mixed together. So I'm having to sort out the big bottles I'm putting in these crates, and the small bottles I'm just putting into, I've got so many of these bags, so I'm putting them in that in the meantime. But it's a daunting task. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to the end. So I've got a whole lot more big bottles, but what I've been doing is putting these smaller bottles into bags. Still got quite a pile, quite a lot to do, little by little. Cat's testing out the pot. Looking very good, very artistic. You're also coming to check it out. And what are you chewing? Piece of wood. Peeping around the corner. And look how well the vegetables are doing. Oh, are you going digging in there? Oh no, you're also going to eat some wood.
So this is my second circle mold, which I didn't oil as well, so I'm a little concerned maybe it won't come out. But the other circle mold is down that way, which it looks like a moon.
Okay.
But this one is an experiment.
Ah. Well, we'll see what that one's going to look like.
Hopefully as it shrinks it will come up.
No, very good. I think it makes it looks nice with just like a few stones in it now, you know, it sort of balances it nicely.
Yeah, it's a whole different vibe, but it's got a continued theme.
Yeah, very good. Well done.
It's fun.
What is this cat up to? I'm going to sit and watch the dog. So I have to share the most random thing that happened to me today. So I was in Continente, which is a supermarket here in Portugal. And because I'm busy with the bottles for the bottle wall again, I noticed this beautiful blue bottle. You can't see it so clearly how beautiful and blue it is, but I thought, wow, what a stunning bottle to make bottle bricks from for my bottle wall. So I bought 2 bottles because you need 2 bottles to make a bottle brick. And so I'd never heard of this wine before or seen it, but I was attracted to the blue. And so Kinsey is always ready to have a glass of wine. So I said, we've got to drink this wine now so that I can get these beautiful blue bottles. When we opened it, it was almost like a champagne. It was like a sparkling wine. And it's really, really very good. Wasn't expensive either. But Kinsey's sitting here and she's saying, what is this thing on the bottle? So she's using her practice Portuguese and her fluent Spanish to decipher it. And she sees they're having a competition. You have to say why you want this wine. And you can win 72 bottles, 36 bottle bricks. And so she's looking at it and she says, oh, you'll have to enter the competition. And then she looks and, oh, it closes today. And it's like, how random is this to be in a supermarket, find this beautiful blue bottle, which is really quite cheap, and then to discover they're having a competition for 72 bottles, which closes today. So I've entered and I told them, the wine tastes very good, but I love the blue bottle. And 72 bottles would look really good in my bottle wall. How's that for a random moment? Absolutely magnificent sunrise this morning. You can't actually see how vivid the colors are. And in the bottle wall in the bathroom, it's actually like pink coming through those clear bottles. So I've got this, I decided to rather just invest in a nice solid pine tabletop for that work area that I'm building next to the barbecue. Looks like a bit of a mess out here, but been collecting up these bottles to get them out the way, sorting them to get the big bottles out, so I can cut all the big bottles first and then start on the smaller ones. So these are a whole lot of big bottles cut. So this video is obviously filled with all kinds of strange happenings. So I had applied for my residency in January 2023. And then so I applied that with SEF, right? So SEF was then sort of disbanded doing this kind of thing. And I think AIMA came into being in October 2023. And eventually in June 2024, I got an email telling me that my appointment was finally going to be happening on the 1st of October, which is today. And that I got that email from AIMA. Last week, I got an email saying that AIMA has a new platform and I have to re-upload all my documents, which I had, and I had to do it by the 30th of September, which was yesterday. So I managed to get everything together, re-upload everything again. And I came today for my appointment and they said, oh, you're not on the list because you must disregard the appointment for the 1st of October, which they gave me in June, because AIMA has now been disbanded and there's now a new organization doing this and I have to now wait for them to contact me. You can only laugh about this because I can't, for people that keep asking why my car is not matriculated, I can't matriculate my car until I have the residency. I applied for the residency in January 2023 and I'm still waiting. So, yeah, it's another funny story. So, my very strange day continues. I'm at Patio, which is sort of like a pathology lab clinic. This is where I had my medical procedure. Was it last week already? I've lost track. Week before, I had a colonoscopy. And so they found something which they thought was a little suspicious, and I had to see my doctor urgently. So I went last week to see the doctor. They would only give me an appointment for the 12th of December and the doctors were on strike. But anyway, I left the stuff there. The doctor looked at it and the receptionist called to tell me I had to go in to pick up a script. It turned out it wasn't a script, it was like a referral. So it looked like it was a referral for a biopsy. So I've come back to Patio where they performed the procedure. And they went into the back and they brought out a bag with like one of those little medical bottle things in. And it had obviously what they had removed from me. So it turns out they did the biopsy when they did the colonoscopy, but they didn't do the pathology on the biopsy until they get the letter from the doctor saying they can go ahead and do the pathology on the biopsy they've already done. So I don't have to have a biopsy because it turns out I've had it already without knowing that I had it already. But now it's going to take 3 weeks for them to do the pathology. So it's actually been sitting in, hopefully in a fridge or some, I don't know where they keep it, waiting for me to now come back with the letter from the doctor giving them permission to do the pathology on the biopsy. I don't, it's like really weird system. But hopefully it's a system that works. Got these pavers on special for the patio and some more fruit for the pigs. Okay, so this, I didn't even measure it when I bought this thing, but it's exactly the perfect size. So we're going to put some tiles across the bottom so that it'll be like little shelves as well. Very cool. But used up all these pavers. So this has taken, what did I have? 22 plus 12. So this is 34 pavers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 36 pavers. 36 pavers. So I think to finish this, I'm going to need, what about 1, 2, 3, maybe another 18 pavers. We'll get it done. What do you think?
Yeah, or 15, because you could fit maybe 3 rows of 5.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, patio is almost done. So the sheep managed to lift up that gate again, so I kept them inside today. I had things to do this morning, and I'm going to go and try and weight that gate down just a little bit. But I'm going to let them out now just to go and graze. So this is what it looks like. I don't know how they got that, because I made that one longer, so it's quite difficult to get it over the top. So I'm not sure how they managed to get the whole thing out. I don't have a long enough piece of wood, but I'm going to use what I've got. It's probably just over 2 meters. It's not going to be long enough, but maybe it'll give the fence a little bit of weight. I'm not too sure. It's not very heavy, so I don't know if it's going to actually do anything. Might just make it easier to lift the fence, but I've got some staples and I've got this. I'm going to try and thread it through the fence and then staple it down. I'm not sure if this is even going to do anything, but this seems to be the area over here, I think, where they're lifting it up. But somehow they've lifted it up that they've got it out of there. I'm not sure how they're doing this. Talk of the devils. Some of them are coming to see what I'm doing. Yes, how are you lifting this up? Who's the naughty one? So the sheep have just all disappeared down the road off the farm. I had them in here, and I see it's not this they're lifting up. It's just because there's like a gap about this wide between the post that goes into this and that post. It's only about that wide, and what they do is they push their head through it, and then they use their shoulders, that then flicks the fence off. So this kind of gate is not working for the sheep. I'm going to have to come up with a completely different plan. It's quite a big area, so I don't know what I can do here, but this is not working at all. Because now the first thing they've done is run right off the farm. So I'm going to have to go and look for them. I'm just going to get their feed and get them back. They're not even grazing. They're just running around. So I'm just going to get some feed, call them, get them back into that pen. But I can't use this pen over here until I get a new gate solution. Luckily they have stayed on the farm. They're just all under these oak trees up here, which is okay. I mean, they've got massive oak trees with lots of acorns in their other pen, but you know, they always want what's on the other side. But at least this is where they are. I was just worrying I'd have to go and look for them if they'd left the farm. Jelly Bean is quite swollen at the back, heavily pregnant, should be soon. These two, the ginger girl with the spots and the other ginger, I think she's got one spot, they are going tomorrow. They'll be going to the Algarve. And then I've just got the two males left. One male is going to be going when the guy can come and collect. The other one hasn't got a home yet. But these two girls are going to the Algarve. Sheep, sheep, sheep! Sheep, sheep, sheep! Someone was asking which is Red Velvet. And here she is. Coming for an apple. There's Snickerdoodle. Reese's Pieces can't get past Chris, who also comes for his apple. There you go, Reese's Pieces got hers. Right, let's feed the rest of this motley crew. But there's Red Velvet. Yes. Oh my goodness, demanding seconds. We seem to have run out of water to the house again. It's yeah, we seem to be using 1,000-litre tank of water a week, which usually lasts me about 3 weeks to a month. But anyway, I'm going to turn this one off because the top tank is full, and try and connect the top tank. That's my plan.
Oh.
Is it coming out somewhere? Oh, we've got it to the wrong one. No. Oh, it's going the wrong one. To the rubbish. So the plan to use these insulation boards changed, because I realized even if we put two together, even two together would it would be too flimsy if one had to put something hard on it, and I don't want you to put like a pot on there and then the whole thing collapses. So that's why I then went with the decision to use a proper wooden plank. What are you meowing about?
Flawless in every way. That's the day I'm having right now. I pinch my arm to believe. I wish I could stay right here and never leave. Wait up, sundown, wait a while. I don't want this day to end. Wait up, sundown, wait a while before the night descends. Oh.
Made some homemade pizza tonight. I'll post a link to the recipes. Easiest homemade pizza recipe. You make your own dough. It comes out perfectly every time.
This time, where have you been?
And sunset.
I thought I had searched both without and within.
Life is always entertaining on this farm. So in the meantime, stay sane, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.
I was looking to get wet